side for mechanics. Go to this front and everyone else in the back.
Okay.
Off tank in the back, main tank in the front.
I see.
I think that's everything. Oh, right. Furby, which for the other orbs, which do you bait? Furby?
I think Furby is baiting south.
Right, Kyle, when he does the orbs that do the rotating thing, can you bait the north one?
Sure. This is for the spinnies?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
We can have a range do it if you'd rather, but I'm usually AoEing all three there.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. You want me to hallow the first one, and then you can keep going with whatever you were doing with off tank?
Oh yeah, you'll need to
Exactly.
provoke after the first tank buster, Furby. So it'll be hallowed.
Yeah, it just saves us a healer for the bleeds.
Yeah,
I think I prefer that anyway.
we used
normally
to do
just normally.
Oh, you used to just not invuln it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we just involve all those tank swaps instead.
Okay. So do you want to normal swap it after the first one? Soma? I don't mind either way. But might as well hallowed ground the first one.
No, you can just swap after it, Furby. Because of Hallowed's duration, it'd get decked by an auto if you don't swap. I think. Yeah, they would. Because it happens with Dark Knight if you heal off thingy too fast. Let's do a poll and see what happens, and then
Okay.
Would Hollow be up in time for the third one?
should be.
I'll let you know if anything.
don't worry too
Either-
much. I tend to overheal a shit ton.
Okay, great.
Either we'll figure out things that go wrong, or we'll just kind of train wreck through the fight and kill. I like that never happened.
Let's not bring up that catastrophe again.
You mean the Midgard summer where we had 22 deaths and still killed it?
Uh,
22 deaths? That's ridiculous, actually.
I'll have to dig out. We had a catastrophe where, let's be honest, we should not have killed it.
Oh my lord, 22 deaths.
Myself and the scholar were like, no, keep going. We'll see what happens.
To be fair, we had, on Red Mage at that point, so raises weren't as much of an issue.
We also heal a limit break during the dive bombs, so didn't get the weakness.
Oh, I
Like
see.
7 people were
That would do it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button. Sorry, I should have asked 20 or 15.
15 is fine.
Okay.
15 is excellent for me, actually.
Oh, Vala, can you shield fire? Or
I can throw them a heal, but I don't have a shield available now.
okay, can you give fire an Atlas? Sorry, I forgot.
Venison in 3.
I still don't know that.
And let's just reset, and this is gonna pick a DPS. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. We have
Deer
both
in
melee
5.
stack their puddles. Start. Usually we had a Dark Knight who was giving Fire
Deer
Black
off.
Knight before. So if you can get Benisons and stuff off GCD.
Yeah, that's fine. I just won't use on the open on the tank. Which is fine.
Yeah. Don't worry about what I said about Ablo there. Oh, cancel the poll.
Okay.
Damn it, Furby.
Now we need to wait 20 seconds.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Well, that's strange.
And thank you for reminding me after this part. I need to put my VPN on.
Say when you're good to go, Furby.
Okay, that's not a complaint you normally see off YouTube. Your stream is too high of a bitrate. I suppose that's a good complaint to have.
Ah, yeah, the AFK chain.
Who do you normally have push the counter? Sorry.
Whoever's
Should've asked
pulling.
that. Okay. I don't mind either way.
Normally do a ready check first, just in case somebody slipped away or Albus wants to get up to his dancer fuckery.
Just because I need a 15-second countdown for standard?
No, like some dancers will want to get the buff up before the pull, so they have the extra 5% on the first hit.
I don't bother with that, like, it's so minuscule in the long run. Like if we were pushing like 0.1% in rage, maybe I'd ask for it on a fight, but
We cleared 4, no more enrages. Unless we die too much.
And we still had the death on that pull, so...
I'll find new and exciting ways to die on Titan.
We had a
Pushing
death
the
and
bottom.
then I went on the wrong side and spent a whole bunch of time just shield bobbing.
Deer in 5.
100, careful of puddles.
Deer off.
Tank please. Healers be ready to pass the tanks. Val, we need to
Finishing in
normally
3.
pass through.
I prize the lasers.
A size in 3.
Val, which tank do you
I'm
normally
passing
pass?
it to
Main
trial,
tank.
it looks like. Oh,
No, just give it to me. Also.
Hallowed doing the Hallowed thing, I see.
Yeah.
Benison in 3.
Can we corners? Corners? Where are you, bitch? Alright,
Elusive
videos.
in 3.
Get ready to bait. Ranged are taking the corners, and then melee jobs are taking the cardinals. So you'll be the north orb. So.
Okay.
Orbs.
A size in 3.
Behind. Two red lights. And again, you'll be the left mob. A side. And Birdie gets the other one.
Deer in 5. Deer in 3. Deer off. Venison in 3. A size in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off.
Oh, so I'm usually not this nervous.
It's fine.
My
It's fine. We don't mind.
Much.
Well,
Unless you enjoy it.
Miss Diana.
It's
Aside
a
from
dependent
three.
situation. No. Look, I cleared both ultimate fights, a couple deaths. It's not going to affect me. I spend months wiping the fights for Brimo weapon.
But I just
True
noticed
again.
I just noticed my HP now. This is upsetting me so much.
What you at?
Can I just subtract 9 HP so it's
Alright.
even?
Remember, main tank in the front, off tank behind. And then the front people.
How much?
If you're off tank, you're set.
Next will be buddies.
Deer in 5.
Bodies. Tanks shouldn't be jostling for hate here.
Deer off.
Delta attack, tanks in the front. Birdie, you're meeting the next one, so you should have it. Healers, make sure
A
you get out of
size
the
in
groups.
3.
Let's piss off. Pass off to melee, ideally. So you can just blood back the damage. It's not a big deal if it ends up on someone else.
Legends up.
And then this is Superbly.
No Bennett.
Now let's provoke it after.
Soaking now.
Can you try to stack on him when you provoke? So he doesn't.
Deer in 5.
Right. It should be orb stack.
Deer off. Elucid in 3.
On the
Okay, the east. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I guess. Ibarra, you're gonna get the east orb. I don't know if it was just last minute.
back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Whoops.
No, yeah, no, that's okay. I just did. Pushing the button. It's a bit north of the center.
That's fine.
There were segments in the bubble.
Deer in 5.
100. That's the total.
Deer off.
Holy shit, that bleed.
Tank, please. Prioritize the main tank.
Surprised.
Venison in 3.
This will get Howard.
Assize in 3.
30, you'll need to relocate. Pass those 4 tanks. Follow.
Venison in 3.
Gonna be corners. In for heals.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Elucid, Assize in 3. Venison in 3.
Someone's gonna die. Fedor.
Probably gonna be me.
Behind.
No.
Deer in 5.
In for heals. Focus on the
Deer
body.
off.
How did that?
Magic.
Assize in 3.
Oh, man.
It's all good.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5. Thin air in 3. Venison in 3. Elucid in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off.
Time to go make a sandwich.
MP break. I'll take it.
Assize in 3.
It'd be nice if it didn't kill my Huton. I was from the donut thing. The
How
range
long
is
is this cutscene exactly?
About 30
Like 60
seconds.
30? It seems a lot longer
it's
than
longer
that.
than 30. It's closer to 60.
45 around, plus minus.
If I do a fresh Shuton, I have 10 seconds left on drop.
I'll use it in 3.
I use Lucid just as we're going, just come back up, so yeah, it's actually longer.
Ready?
I'm not used to this level of shielding.
Delta attack. Move up. Hit speed and
Fill air in 3. A size in
then
3.
healers make sure you get out of the stack. And then pass out
Deer in
to
5.
DPS, ideally melee.
Deer off.
And there's gonna be Superb Light Tank Buster after.
Benny's ready for it.
I'll use it in 3.
But
Alright, hold.
Venison in 3.
Behind.
A size in
Kirby's
3.
wall is gone, so he won't get smoked instantly. At some point you'll want to swap back though, so you can have hide the next one.
60 seconds.
It's gonna be
I'll use it in 3.
Donut and Tank Leaf. Or 50% first. Then Donut. Make sure you're under the hitbox. Tank Leaf's next.
Deer in 5. Venison in Deer off.
Surprised.
So get hot. Oh, you're gonna
Hallow
just...
is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
A
Make
size
sure
in
you
3.
You try to get those to the tanks. Oh, these are puddles. Shit.
I was like, what are you?
Careful, that one by D. Corners.
Delta?
I'm bad at...
We're fine.
I love you anyway.
Get those to the tanks, August to 30.
I'll use it in 3.
All babies.
Make sure the tanks are
Deer
healthy.
in 5. Fill air in 3.
Bunch of orange.
Deer off.
I'll get the north one. Fire can get the south.
Venison in 3. A size in 3.
Or 3 when we collapse them. It's going to be tight for a little bit.
If you have self-healing things, you can
HP percentage. He gets temp closed or under first. What is
She's gonna die this morning.
A size in 3.
It's okay. Like I said, train wreck to the fight.
Deer in 5.
Alright, earrings.
Deer
Do
off.
either Hibare and Ryle, do either of you need the earrings?
No, I've got
Will
that.
use it in 3.
Hibare, how about you?
Yeah.
You're really staticky. I can't tell if you're saying yes or no, sorry.
No, I don't need the earrings.
Okay, then
Sorry, my headset does weird shit sometimes.
secondary would
No
be
worries.
Furby and myself. Plus, I don't know what you guys consider your secondary job. So, resolve the first one.
So we're just rolling for secondaries on the first earring?
Yeah, whatever you consider your secondary job, it's since level 4, go ahead and roll. From what I know, it's myself, Furby, maybe you guys. Resolve the first one, guys.
Hibare in 3.
One. Alright, and then second one. Same deal.
Can I
Could be
roll
for-
in a second?
If you need it for whatever your secondary job, best and so.
I think I need it for my BAS. For Paladin.
Oh, then you take it. That's what I asked first. So,
So I can roll need on this?
Kryl, take the second earring.
Okay, thank you.
If you're not Kryl and you lot it, pass it. Then, Albus, why are you leaving?
Because I don't need
why
any
did
of
you... Didn't you just say you needed the earring, Kryl?
No, the ring.
I was going with the earring first.
Oh no, the earring is
Okay, well, earring went to the floor. Ring if you need it for your best in slot, need on it.
We'll see plenty more earrings.
I'll be right back a sec, sorry.
I'll be right back as well.
Oh, Hibari, if there's anything I'm overhealing a shed load and, you know, healing over you, feel free to let me know. I'm way too used to basically playing with fairy summoners.
It is a good problem to have. I'm used to playing with people who don't know how to heal. So I do not mind you overhealing. It'll just take me some adjustment to just get used to not healing as much.
Not bad.
Yeah. No, it's like if you're saving Indom for something and I end up blowing a GCD when I don't need to, it's, yeah.
I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Right, didn't you say you need a moment to activate your VPN?
Oh yes, give me 2 seconds please.
If it's taking you only 2 seconds to log out and back in again, I'll be impressed.
Oh, when I logged in there was no queue.
That's new.
You should
And when I
have
log
tried
in,
to-
even if I log in at like 5 a.m. in the morning, sometimes I'm the only one in it, but it's
It's
Yeah.
the whole data center, not just the server. Right,
Usually I
let's...
get the queue always.
Okay, that server's a no-go.
as long as you're logging it as Furby.
I'll have to keep an eye on my VPN, and both servers are showing higher than usual pings. I'm good.
I think Aaron is okay.
Alright, let me try the other server again quickly.
By that point, all of us will be like 480 or close enough that it probably won't be much of a bother. For 70.
Oh, interesting. I logged out properly, yet apparently I didn't.
I'll be right back again.
Yeah, I think No Ping needs to get another server or two in the US for this game. Might try some of the off-ping servers. Yeah, this server's getting throttled. Be back a second.
I'm back.
I swear, every time you click log out, you wait till you're logged out, disconnect, and apparently you never logged out.
Game on!
Descent, I thought. For some reason, my brain went to Leviathan. Yeah, ping's connection steady now.
Alright, so positioning wise for clocks, it's gonna be same as it was for first one pretty much. Main tank will be north, off tank east. Other than that, melee jobs have the cardinals, range jobs have the intercardinals for both clock and puddles.
Where do we go for partners?
Partners,
Is
it'll
it-
be A, B, C, and D.
Okay,
So main tank A, off tank B.
gotcha.
What were you gonna say, Val?
No, nothing.
You guys wanted to change how we do the flares, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, the way it would work out is tank flare would go to B, healer flare D, and then DPS can just all go to the west side of the boss.
It's more of on the edge of the arena. And you pretty much can keep him there for most of the time.
And have you ever dragged this boss around? She does not like.
Yeah,
I'd rather
it's-
keep them centered.
Mm.
If we're gonna do it that way and just shield
Oh.
a little harder.
Just for the flares bit. Because it's run one round of flares, do stuff, another round of flares, do stuff, and then back to the center.
I'm pretty sure we should just be able to keep it centered.
At this point, we have much more defense and higher hit points.
Yeah, see how it goes.
So
So yeah,
tank
just-
flares B.
Tank flares B corner, healer
Gotcha.
flare D, and then DPS stack in the west of the boss. Or I guess all non-flare people stack in the west of the boss.
Yeah.
Also, for the first stack, we have it like over
Oh,
here
yeah.
at that flank, so the Hellwinds can be on the west flank and not
Yeah.
lose uptime.
Take the stack off to the side, to the right side of the boss,
Okay.
southeast
the
corner of the
eye.
boss, and the eye behind the stack. And the Hellwinds can be like over here, still hitting the boss without looking at the eye. And then that one where it's the stack with the heads at the same time, we just follow the heads for it. Rather than making people navigate around to the back or something.
You have the same positions for puddles and clocks?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. That's all I need to know.
Except for tanks, because main tank is north, off tank east. Whoever's main tanking or off tanking at the time.
Alright. Do you usually main tank this or off tank this?
He's usually been off tank, so
Okay. I usually do off tank here as well, but it works for me either way.
I don't think there's any notable difference between Paladin and Gunbreaker main tank or off tank.
The only difference is that you take autos and have to move her around a bit.
I just mean, like, optimally.
Like utility wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if anything, a bit better for Paladin so that the healers have encouragement to set off your veil.
Okay, push in the button.
Shields. I'm not used to actually having shields.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Under?
I'm bad.
That's my line. Fires in general, you can just spread in your direction. Your clock direction.
A size in 3.
I will steal bottom prey.
Alright.
Deer in
That
5.
works, I normally get top.
Venison in 3. Elucid in 3.
Oh, this plays fine because he'll get 80 healed.
Make sure Paladins get out.
A size in 3.
and you can wait until she starts casting Howlin so she doesn't turn around too much. Start.
Tank Buster.
Surprised. Fails out.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Less.
Wait, there's a flat, it's not profit?
Venison in 3. A size in 3. Elucid in 3. Thin air in 3.
Getting the thin airs up.
Earthshakers.
Careful of head.
Venison in 3.
Tank Buster.
Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3.
Paladins.
Venison in 3.
And Fire and Albert.
Clara has fire.
Max melee range in the west.
Elucid in 3.
That tank flare was really close.
Not bad.
You don't get to there until he has provoked. It's not gonna move until he has resolved.
You can just wait. This is gonna fuck it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, just go straight away instead of waiting for the vote.
Game on.
Did you want me to move him for those? To the edge of the platform west? Or no?
Just keep them centered for now and see if it works out fine.
Those first double helmets with the flares.
Yeah,
Or did you want me to keep him centered?
just keep them
Just
centered.
keep her in the center.
Okay.
And then if you're not a tanker, healer, flare, stack on the left side, max melee range.
Got it.
Benison in 3.
100.
Deer a size in 3. Deer off. Benison in 3. Elucid in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3. Benison in 3. Deer in 5.
Okay.
Benison in 3. A
Gotcha.
size in 3.
100. Knock back in here.
Elucid in 3.
Earth Shakers.
Deer in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. Benison in 3. A A size in 3.
Poland. So myself and Vi.
Bella has fire.
Deer in 5. Venison in 3. Elucid in 3.
Guys in the northwest. Make sure you look away if you need to.
A size in 3. Deer in 5.
When you kill the wrong tank.
Oh, they were petrified.
Deer off.
Yeah.
It's gonna be buddies. I don't have one, so find your substitute or shakers.
Venison in 3.
Follow the heads in for the staff.
Deer in 3.
Under. Watch out for heads. The next time when the next hand mechanic
size
goes
in
on,
3.
try to recenter him.
Elucid in 3.
Tank busters.
Surprised.
Deer in 5. Venison in 3.
Gonna be either knockback or cleave. Knockback. Communities.
Broken.
Deer in 5. A size in 3.
Check me when you can.
Deer off.
Players get ready to move out.
Bails out. Oh, you have a blind side. Overshield.
That gets better to overshield them.
Venison in 3.
Cad.
Back.
What?
Elucid in 3.
It's gonna be puddles. Or sorry, there's nothing for now.
Tank buster.
What a select movie card then.
Right, second players get ready.
A
Eyes go
size in
to
3.
either side for
Deer in
DPS
5.
or staff.
Deer in 3.
Make sure you look away from the
Venison in 3.
red. Buddies. Buddies before puddles. Puddles.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Shaker.
A size in 3.
Gonna save reprisal.
Venison in 3.
I'll reprise the one coming up.
Deer in 5.
Let me know when you want me to veil.
Deer off.
Now you can veil this one and then it's back up to the
Okay.
last set.
Yeah, I'll go. Veils up.
Just make sure you save stuff during the second one in case you see some late ones.
Sides.
Side. Sides, then under the clock. under clock.
A size in 3.
Under clock side. Oh shit. Sorry, down.
Elucid in. Benison in 3.
Try to save it.
Deer off.
Tank won't break the quietest. Actually, no, just do it.
Yeah, I think we're.
Actually, that's not bad.
A size in 3.
Under clock sides.
Up,
Thin air in 3.
side.
Getting for the hill.
Surprised.
Deer in 5.
More train wreck.
Deer off.
Sorry, just adjusting.
It's fine.
Right.
I'd rather have somebody who can adjust than somebody who can do everything perfectly.
Elucid in 3.
I had a major brain fart during that.
I tried covering you,
A
but
size
apparently it
in
wasn't
3.
enough.
Yeah.
So many hands. Mamada could use any of these.
Alright, let's see where this is going on. Do either Kryl or Hibari need the hands?
I'm passing on the gloves.
Don't pass anything yet. Figure out.
I have hands already.
Okay, so they're on to secondaries, which... Do either of you guys want them for secondaries?
I have my secondaries too. This has always dropped gloves for me.
I
It
have
hasn't
hands
dropped
for
anything
secondary.
else.
Hibari, what about you?
I can take for secondary.
Okay, so Hibari, take the first hands in the loot pool. And then for tertiary, I have no clue if I know, but Furby's the only one down for it. So, Furby, take the second one, question mark? Only Furby and Vire filled in their thirds.
Wow.
Thin air in 3.
Technically.
Oh, yeah, you did your thing.
My secondary and tertiary are going to be shaving gear.
So, Furby, are you taking the second one?
I can't even offer to lot it for my secondary because it's going for tome.
Okay, so then the coding, if you have not gotten one yet, which should be everybody but Vala and Aaron, I think.
I'll pass it for Aaron if they want them because
No,
I
Vala.
I bought
Everybody
one. I'll
but-
get it next week.
Let me, everybody but you two,
Oh,
because you
Okay.
guys have gotten. Like I said, if you have not,
oh yeah,
gotten,
never mind. Ignore me.
Aaron,
we all need it for best.
Yeah.
The tank we lost and the scholar who rage quit on us took 3 between them, so we're kind of behind on that.
Oh, rip. That's it. Yeah. Give
No.
these to someone else.
no, roll on it if you have something to upgrade.
And then Tombstone, if you want it, go for it. It's not exactly a high priority thing now.
Yeah. I was also getting my things mixed up as well, so yeah.
Basically, where it stands now, if you've gotten a coat, you shouldn't be lotting any more coats, because by the time everybody gets one, we'll have 2
You
or
have
3
the
different
bucks.
pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dipped.
Go buy code real quick.
That's the one positive thing about this loot system is even though it's a bit of a pain distributing loot, everybody's gonna be free to spend them on coats and twines because you're gonna see the loot you need as chests, especially legs and bodies. Legs, by the time you have 8 pages, static is gonna be cleared out on primaries and secondaries.
This system, it kind of, people who raid can get more jobs geared up. People who raid are also kind of tomes or what are holding me back from getting fully geared.
Depends on the job. Some jobs need a lot more than others.
It depends on like what you go for. Like for my the group, my Dark Knight, I need a lot of tomes because I need 4 accessories.
Yeah, what I'm going for requires 5 tome pieces. Is it 5? Yeah. I've only gotten 3 of them. Oh bugger, that means I've only got 2 to get. Shit. No, I tell a lie. 1. I just need the upgrade item for the feet.
Game on.
I lied, I'm
Can't
not
believe
ready.
you keep lying to me, Cad.
Hmm?
Can't believe you keep lying to me.
Is it 4 or 6
Where,
for the upgrade item?
4.
This is the first piece I've actually gotten to upgrade. Where do I upgrade it at?
You'll
at
know.
It's next to the tome NPC.
It's to the left, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she attached you.
Ah, I see her.
I'm gonna have to. It's an upgrades item for me next week with books.
Yeah, next week is 8 weeks for you guys, I think.
Yeah. I only have 1 extra page because I somehow managed to plug it like on week 1. That was fun.
I pugged Titan last night because I was bored.
How did it go?
We killed it. I ended up dead for the last minute and a half of the fight though because the Dark Knight kept getting punched off before the Stone Crusher and Split Tank Buster, so I just was sacking it.
Ah,
And then the summoner didn't want to raise, the healers couldn't raise. So I just sat there dead on the floor, wondering what my parse was looking like.
Game on.
Oh, fun times.
Alright, so it's going to be the same sort of left and right sides.
Okay,
So Pryl, you'll be on the left, Bara, you'll be on the right.
perfect.
For
Freak wave.
what?
The puddles.
You mean when he's in the center? When we're in the center and we're spreading the AoEs, it'll be melee, tank, ranged, healer,
Perfect.
I think. Or was it healer?
We did ranged heal on the left because of Albus's thing.
might need making it into melee
Okay.
range.
So yeah, my bad then. Melee, tank, healer, ranged Hibari. And then for the first wave, we have them go front and center and face the party. So there's no accidental one-step too. So,
Okay. So just the normal like NS.
I don't know the pug link, right? So
Pushing from north. I think you do that. So where's your second push back? Second DPS one?
oh,
Okay,
you're getting ahead of me here. So I'm just talking about the first tsunami, and we just had the one, and then we split to our left and right. So,
Gotcha.
For the Pantocrator, we start at A and rotate around the outside of the hitbox.
Gotcha.
We've been having the tank break. I don't know if the healers are feeling adventurous and want to just stack the play.
Stack it. I'd feel more comfortable breaking it. It's okay.
Okay. And then when the Pantocrator is done and we have the stack, we just stay where we end up instead of moving back to the middle right away.
Yeah, that's perfect. Because also just switch from south to north instead of horizontal.
Second tsunami, we have the initial knockback on the DPS go front and center, just like the wave.
Okay.
And they're going to join the healers on the left. And then the other DPS on the right. We usually don't have the tank stacked there, we just have the tank run back forward. And then use
Oh, okay.
right,
Oh, okay.
so that, again, there's no accidents with the flashlight. And then the second set of waves will be DPS wave pushes everybody back, tank wave pushes everybody back forward.
Okay, sorry. Can I clarify the stack? So whether do you want me to? You don't want me to stack. That's
Yeah, you can just run straight forward.
Yeah, you can just be left up front.
It's a
Okay,
good
so you're-
place. It's a good place to bail as we're getting pushed back.
Yeah.
And then, and then tank waves, it should be arranged so that the tank with the wave is at 1, the tank with the big thingy is at 2, and then the rest of the party is somewhere in front of you too. And then the black smokers, again, same sides. I don't think there's anything special to know there. Hibari, you'll take the first and third puddle, Hibari. I'll take the second, and then Lilith is just gonna stay in the third. Sorry, in the fourth. And then I don't think there's anything Crowl needs to know for that.
just pop maybe an invuln.
As far as tank busters go, how do you want to do it? Because if Paladin takes the first one, it can have Hallowed for black smokers, which makes
Yeah, that's why I like.
healers really nice. But I don't know if Suburbulate comes back up in time to take the fourth one.
Yeah, this what I usually do with anything is like hallowed whatever they have and double share the last two and then just invuln black smokers.
The third one, sorry, split normally, and then we'll check with Furby if split.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just quickly checking the timeline. That's like 6 minutes in between.
Oh, then it'll definitely be back up.
No, I'm just checking right now, so... One is at 2:48. Well, it's 8, and then fourth one is at 8:11. Don't think that would be back up then.
It's the same. It's the same cooldown as Living Dead, isn't it?
It's 6 minutes.
Oh. Okay, then I guess you'll have to split the.
Third and fourth.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It does mean Furby's gonna take more damage then because he needs to use a cooldown.
By the way, Ina, have you heard that you can apparently bait the cones and stacks for second tsunami?
What do
You
you
can
mean?
have a tank solo the cones.
Like
Yeah.
the furthest, no, like the furthest.
Oh, you mean
two
who
will
picks
always, Yeah, the first will always have the stacks, I think, and the closest to the clones.
That explains why some people seem to get it more than others. So,
I'm not sure if we want to start trying to bait it on specific people. If it...
yeah, I don't think it matters too much. I guess it matters to keep caster not getting the wave. But that's hurting my brain, so let's just form.
I'll check it up again after this. We can maybe try
Didn't look-
something next week.
Didn't
Yeah,
like
that's-
If it's comfy for you.
Let's look into it between runs, just because Tabare and Ryle haven't cleared for it, so it'll take some doing.
Yeah, it's fine.
So the first one is getting hallowed, make sure you try and choke him at some point. Or turn off your tank stance if it's too tight.
Deer in 5.
Remember your immunities with this? Check the current.
Assize in 3. Venison in 3.
Start the AoEs. Check the current.
Elucid in 3. Venison in 3. Deer in
East.
5.
No.
Can you rescue Wild?
Deer off. Assize in 3. Deer in 5.
I have the wave. Your sides.
Assize
Get
in
ready
3.
for current. Stack on all
Deer
levels.
in 3.
This one should be superbulated. He's got his tank stance off, so it'll be fine for him. Other current. My bad, the D is kind of in a bad place.
Ben Elucid in 3.
Better stable than always.
Deer in 5. Assize in 3.
There's nothing
Deer off.
anything but drinking this Gatorade here anyway.
remember immunities.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Check the current. Remember it's going to be double. Switch sides.
Assize in 3.
Drop puddles. Careful with them.
Elucid
step
in
in one.
3.
Pop sprinkler meter.
Check the current. Switch sides.
Deer in 5.
South, then east.
Thin air. Deer off. Assize in 3.
Careful, be a few seconds. This is the split busters.
Elucid in 3.
Quick will be an extra few seconds because I'm down. Stack on 8. Tank getting picked. Party's going B side. Make sure you're ready to
Venison
switch
in
side.
3. Assize in 3.
Switch. And tank up.
Feeling bubble down.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Right, group up.
Elucid in 3.
Oh shit. I'm fine.
Oops, sorry.
Assize in 3. Venison in 3.
Alright, check what debuffs you get. Remember what to do. Fire has the initial knockback. I have the wave. So Fire will be joining the healers. Flashlight in front. Tank wave in the back.
Thin air in 3.
The one up front, but the exploding tank.
Elucid in 3.
Check the
Stay up
current.
front. Stay up front.
Switch sides.
Assize in 3.
Right, so you guys are going to be splitting this tank cluster coming up, remember?
Deer in 5.
Get ready for split
Deer
cluster.
off. Venison in 3.
Right, come back in. Tanks are going to the back, healers and DPS to the front on their respective sides. Set up for black smokers,
Assize
be
in
careful you
3.
won't
We
fade
go
in.
like this.
No. I wouldn't do that because
use
then
it
they have
in
to heal
3.
the HP.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Venison in 3.
How did Cat die?
Hated Cleave because Phoebe died.
Okay.
I think you can just jump.
Yeah, that's the point.
Hibari got hit by the third puddle drop. Maybe best to clarify where.
You can
We
just keep
don't.
doing what you're doing. I'll just stand you further back and run into it from the south side.
We don't do like the strat where they only go back between 2 places. Like
We-
so.
Yeah, I think that was more the problem.
Like once you take the first puddle, you can just stand in that place until the third drops. You don't have to like move out to dodge something.
If things are getting hairy, you can Perbolite it for me, but I think just doing it outright is more healing than if you mitigate it. Since it doesn't last the whole time.
I mean, even then, you just only heal you back up for auto,
Well-
so the rate might happen.
Well, like, if the healer knows it's going to be a thing, you can just ignore it. So that would be up to Hibari if they want you to do it or not.
Would you be okay with that?
Game on.
Is that sorted? Can I push the button?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if I can not fuck up my rotation 80 times this time.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Rip.
Deer off.
Well, that's why they call it Rip Current.
Game on.
It's all good.
Fine.
Don't worry, I'll tell you to stack the ink eventually.
Do we have to link them?
If you want to.
I'll have to go dig it out.
Venison in 3.
Aren't you paladin that one?
I think they just see from Discord.
Remember immunity?
Yeah, I think my net. I'm sorry.
Just
I
jump.
think my net is.
Do you need 5 to
Yeah, can I
out?
get
Size
in
just
three.
1 second? Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay.
Aye.
Welcome back.
I thought it was my button not being pressed, but it was my net. Okay.
It's all good.
Should be good now. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Game on.
Okay, yeah, I should be good. I'm no longer 600 ping.
Jeez.
Thinking emoji.
This is why you set Steam to limited download speed.
Oh my.
It's either that or just close the torrents before you log on.
1.0 simulator, so
Even 1.0 wasn't that bad. As I really fumble my opener.
Okay, yeah, my buttons are going off. That's a good sign.
Benison in Deer E5.
remember immunity? Sorry if you heard that. Check the current.
A size in 3. Benison in 3.
Ready? Check the current.
O usage in 3. Deer E5.
Inside.
Everybody stays in the top for a
Deer
second.
off. A size in 3.
66. That's 3. What's my life?
Time to overcast. Just feel good about yourself.
I'm debating it.
Deer E5.
Lyle has the wave, so front and center.
Deer off.
What? So I thought I hit mine.
Nice.
Benison in 3. Thin air in
Check
3.
turn.
A size in 3.
Gonna be Superblade.
Elucid in 3.
Other current.
Deer in 5. Benison, deer off. A size in 3.
Remember
Deer
your
in
immunity.
5.
Check the current. And it's gonna be double. Which side?
Benison in 3. A size in 3.
Got the AoEs. Current if you need to, watch out for fodder. Which side?
Elucid in 3.
I'll get Albus.
Benison in 3. Thin air in 3.
West. South. And east.
A size in 3.
At least you don't have 66 anymore.
Deer in 5.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy about that.
Right, remember it's gonna be split tank clusters. Attack an A.
Elucid in
Open
3.
the Furby.
Tank picked.
Benison in
Target's going
3.
back to A side. You ready to switch
A
sides?
size in 3.
Switch.
Deer in 5.
Wait wide. 30, make sure you provoke. Fire's taking all this.
Sorry, I forgot.
I'm gonna have to rest MP a moment.
Send Veil down.
Should be fine as long as we still have something. Or just fine with that we have.
Elucid in 3.
Start puddle.
A size in 3.
That should be good now.
Benison in 3.
Fire has the wave. Aaron has the initial knockback, so Aaron will be joining the healers. Flashlight in front. Everyone in front. Except that
A
one.
size
tank.
in 3.
Everyone up front.
Ready up front.
Check the current.
He'll use it in 3.
Switch sides.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Thin air
Remember,
in
it's going to be a
3.
split tank buster. Kirby, if you're not going to be able to shirk, turn off your tank.
Venison in 3. A size in 3.
Group up. Tanks in the back. DPS and heal forward.
He'll use it in 3.
Just be careful you're not baiting if you're not activating.
Venison in 3.
Ready to check the current. Current.
A size in 3.
Other current. Raid wide. Go to 4 pins.
They'll be right after the floor comes down. Goodbye, up.
Group up.
He'll use it in 3.
Congrats, you get dance partner for the last 10%.
That's never a good sign.
Right.
A size. Deer in 5. Thin air in 3. Deer off.
Bit too early on the pride roll.
Slightly less of a train wreck.
He'll use it in 3.
Alright, I love more hands.
So many hands.
Okay. First up, legs. Do either Kryl or Hibari need them?
No.
I do not. I do not.
Okay. Then
Making some mistakes today, but shit's dead.
A size in 3.
I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Okay, as far as what's filled in goes, it would be myself and Vire on the legs. I don't know if what Kairi and Hibari consider their secondaries. So if it's for your secondary, go ahead and lot it. It's not past the legs. Bunch of us need twine still.
Yeah.
Where is this? Sorry, where is this? Is there a spreadsheet or something I can fill out for you?
I'll link it after we're done.
Okay.
So
That
let's
way
evolve the
it'll
legs, guys.
be easier.
If they're not for your secondary pass. The only ones I have down are myself and Vi. The hands, I think the hands are just pre-locked.
I think at this point everybody has hands.
Thin air
who
in
needs
3.
them.
Do you know if
So,
hands are? Do you know if
Yeah.
hands are best in slot for Bard Elvis, or not?
Probably not, since they have
Okay.
steal speed and no crit.
Has anybody allotted the hands?
I can check really quick.
Don't worry about it if it's skills. Has somebody allotted the hand?
I greeted them.
All right. Let's let Furby have the solvent, I guess. Since I know he can. And yeah, he wants his Christmas tree. And then the twine, if you have not one, you can lot the. Which, looking at my sheet, Fire and Val have one.
Yeah, I bought it, so I'm just gonna pass as I won't have one for a while.
Oh look, I rolled a 9.
37. 31. Nine.
Rip that roll.
If you haven't won a twine yet, if you have not won a twine.
That reminds me of my rules for birds and dogs.
Which one, the 9 or the 91?
I'm always the 91.
Oh, nice.
I remember way back after they released Ninja and unlocked Second Coil, I was in a farm party for turn 9, and it was me and one other person to lot for Ninja weapons, and they dropped, they rolled, and it's like, oh yeah, I just rolled a 98. And I'm sitting there waiting for the loop to pass with a 99 roll.
Oh my lord.
And he's like celebrating everything, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm about to ruin his day.
I'm
Was that
about
a
to
static
ruin
or
this
just
man's
pugs?
whole career.
That feels bad. Holy shit.
He shouldn't
And I
have,
didn't
shouldn't have started celebrating.
That's
And I
why
didn't even
don't
get to play
celebrate until
Ninja,
I-
so it felt extra bad.
That's why I don't celebrate until I actually have it in my inventory.
What's your GCDs down to now?
Are you going for max skill speed? Gunbreaker?
You go for a 2.4 GCD on Gunbreaker. Probably because if you're not complete dead,
Hmm.
Makes sense. Meanwhile, my Darknet has a GCD of 2.7.
Anybody want a 2.34? You can take this speed off me.
I wish. I wish I could get your spell speed. Then my AoE wouldn't feel so slow.
Game on.
I don't think you're supposed to melt any skill speed on Gunbreaker.
Yeah, the only books I've spent so far have been for upgrade items.
That's the best thing to spend it on, really.
Although I should have held off on
In a
that.
static,
Yeah.
in a static situation. In pugging, it's a bit of a different, right?
Yeah.
The only thing you can really spend your books on for gear is like the books from 1, since there's an upgrade item.
Especially from 3, because it always drops leg, and legs are the only things you can buy in the book. So by the time you have 8 pages to buy legs, we've had 8 leg
Yeah.
in the static.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to secondaries now. I'm the only other one that needs it according to what's filled in at the moment. So next week will be, I think, 6 weeks for you guys, which means we're at week 6. We're on to tertiaries for legs. And then by the time we hit 8, it's going to be me yelling at people to not pass the legs so they don't hit the floor.
Just stockpile them for jobs you may level in the future.
I will roll need a crit on everything once we're not going past tertiaries.
Just don't
Yeah,
do
for
what,
everything leveled. I can use the gear.
just don't do what my friend did.
Kirby, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you near a delivery Moogle?
What?
Furby, why?
Furby, come to Yulmore if you can and prod me for melts.
Furby, what the?
I sent you mail, Furby.
Look at money
Furby, are you
bags over
spending
here.
your poetics on anything? If not, just buy Demi crystals with them. Get some cash.
If you're not doing anything with go the lower tier Tomes' expansion by Alchemix or something.
Alchemics are pretty low now.
I think it's the Illumin that's
Yeah.
3.
You used them for pots, but because everybody's overflowing on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they shift quickly.
they're so low right now.
Mm. Well, that's the thing.
Also depend-
I actually haven't had to buy any in a while. I've actually been able to go off the amount I've been.
Buying the stockpile.
Yeah, from Tomes.
I have cap tomes on all 3 characters, so like if you need tome mats, I can hook you up.
We'll have to see what they do with the next tier of tome mats because of yeah, we don't know if they're going to do another tier of mats. Or just say, hey, you need 2 persons now.
I mean, once 5.1 drops, there'll probably be a bit of an influx in tome mats because they'll probably be needed for the new crafting gear.
Hmm. Watch them put in the scripts.
Either that or
It
they'll
would be in
need
scripts
that
if it's for crafting. But even if it was in tomes, everybody's going to be capped on tomes.
Mhm.
They'll have what they need. How far have you guys been in for, by the way, Ibarra and Cryo?
I've not seen Uplift 2. But phase 1 was every pull was pretty much going through phase 1, so
Okay.
phase 1 is down, which is I think the hardest phase.
I've
Phase-
seen
Some-
phase two.
People don't believe me when I tell them that phase 1 is the worst, but it quite.
It's like the hardest phase, but we've seen all of the mechanics apart from the spread before, really.
Yeah, we brought Lilith in with them knowing on the full with the sun.
You keep cutting out, Ina.
I said we brought Aaron in with them knowing nothing, and then we did 1 pull and it went to Enrage. The first phase is really just get through it without too much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get people
Impressive.
telling you it needs to be under 70% or you can't clear, but I've had pulls where it was 72 when he went into second phase. And we finished the second phase at 24%.
Oh,
So it's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of room to do damage in the second phase. And then in the last phase, it's 100% uptime for everybody. So there's a lot of room for damage there, unless you're a healer. In which case, there's a little more healing.
Just a little.
I've not read or seen phase 3 at all.
It's fine.
But
It's not that bad.
It's easier to explain.
okay,
Yeah, there's
Especially
literally one more mechanic you see twice.
okay, that
Especially
should be
since
fine.
most go by the merry-go-round, but it's a lot easier to explain it a different way.
Gotcha. And P2, I know a lot of people do differently, so I'll just listen to whatever you
And we're in now.
whatever you have.
By the way, I have actually a question for you. Want to get in?
We might clear it tonight. We might not.
Game on.
Oh, I'm liking these two.
What's your question?
So why do we have our markers like rotated for 4?
Because my brain is tiny.
I mean,
We can do them the other way if you guys.
know that there's just a question in my other group. Like, I was like, why do we have them like
No,
this? It's probably a
because-
reason.
Basically, just literally because my brain is tiny. And that's how my ultimate.
Oh,
this is how my
oh,
ultimate
I
gets set.
see. I see.
And so, like, I just did the same thing just because, especially during Prague, you have to pull people in from that group to help here. When we're missing people, so it saved a lot of headaches just not having people constantly adjusting. If you want, we can reverse them.
No, yeah, it was just in my other group that came up because I placed them like this. I was like, I don't know the reason. There probably is one.
It's because my brain is tiny.
I never even questioned it. I just knew I was going to this marker than this marker.
I don't even know.
Question it.
I don't even
Okay.
know why we set it up that way either.
This might fuck
It's just
me.
like-
Depending on where you want the tank.
It's okay.
B and D is tanks and healers for
Okay.
placing the rocks.
Okay, yeah, might completely fuck me up.
I'll be calling it out.
Okay. I will
I shouldn't have
scramble.
done that. For the first set of markers, the tanks have the front 2 squares. I think
Yeah.
you'll be on the west side. Kirby's on the same as before. You'll be basically on the left. Everything.
Gotcha.
It's basically
Man.
the Leviathan. Pen.
I'm glad that's consistent.
Healer can do basically whatever they want, as long as you're not
Mm-hmm.
contesting the melee. When he does the mana card charge, we have the oranges take the square he's in or the square next to him. The DPS get the next square. Tanks the third.
Got it.
Healer's the fourth. We don't have the tanks in ranged. Swap
Yeah.
around.
That's fine.
I think we also don't have like for car tank swap if the main tank is yellow.
Oh yeah, we just let whatever tank take it.
Okay.
It just sprint back to his original position.
There's
Do you
no-
want him straight?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't
and then
get run over
So
on the
we'll
way
just
back in.
run to the third. So
Well,
say Car's here. I'm taking him like here.
hold on.
Like if Car's at 1.
Let's say he starts out at 1,
Okay.
the car dashes to 2, and you're just gonna come
Okay.
back to 1.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's enough if you're like at the edge of the square.
For that spread, we just have the main tank take the square in front of him and tank the other side in front.
Okay.
So you guys know where you are. Same deal for healer. You can spread wherever you want as long as you're not contesting the tanks mainly.
Yeah, I pretty much just stick to, when it comes to the car, relative Leviathan sides.
Yeah.
It's probably easier just to work out on a poll rather than trying to talk about it because you
Yeah.
can talk over.
If you see me
Um,
coming into your square, I will adjust, since I don't have cast pass.
For the rock drops, DPS are dropping A then C, tanks and healers are dropping B then D. So you can face them south there.
Do you mean a... No, never mind.
And then we usually do the 3-to-1 dodge. So like, if it ends up on your side, you can pull him to the far side. Don't worry about it.
Soma, you want a main tank?
Oh yeah, I don't know
can
which of
take,
you.
I can take like the.
Okay.
I can take like the first one to save us the heal, and then you could just vogue it off of me. You
Oh,
wanna
it's
do
just
that?
gonna get it. It's just
Okay.
gonna get immunity. All the stone crushers are gonna have immunity.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hollow the first one. He'll superbolite second.
God.
Then he's gonna superbolite.
He'll have it after. It'll
Yeah.
be him all the way.
Yeah.
then.
You're gonna
Okay.
take it at one point during the last.
Okay, got you. Just let me know and I'll adjust.
Don't worry, we'll get
Can
it.
you also do Furby a favor? Like after Furby takes the second Stone Crusher and he does land second, can you provoke? Because
Sure.
Furby has continuation there.
Okay.
So, Hibare, how far have you been up? Sorry if you answered.
I've been through the first uplift, seen the second.
Okay, so let's talk about the first uplift then. Actually, before that, blue marker during knockbacks, we just take in this, and so the party's gonna get hit, but it doesn't really matter if the party gets hit.
The tanks aren't allowed to use their immunity for second jump.
Yeah, that's pretty standard thing, I think.
Yeah.
So, since you're on the west side, Kyle, make sure you're in that corner square.
Okay.
Because if you're like lurking around there, you're gonna get hit by the blue marker.
Got you.
For the first uplift, DPS north, tanks and healers south. We do the foxtrot, if that means anything to you guys. If not, what it means is the orange marker is going to drop down into the square with 3 and go opposite of the evil birds. So let's say, actually, I guess it's the voice of the land, but whatever. Let's say this is the 3 corner.
Yeah.
That's 3 open, and this is the square that's exploding. That means the orange goes here, and the 2.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
And they have that fixed spot, even if it's kind of shitty, they're gonna take that just so that everybody knows what's what.
Got it.
And then the yellows are dropping down, DPS yellow north, tank and healer south.
Okay.
So you're just staying south for
Okay.
basically.
Makes sense.
The yellows basically take the one square that's left over.
Yeah, the person who had the blue marker has the first blue has first pick basically. Except for the orange person here. The orange has priority, then blue, and then the yellow is adjusting since they're the ones on the way down.
Right.
As a thing that I've noticed a lot of people don't know, from right there you can hit him from in melee. So, like
Oh,
if you
I
end
see.
up in that
Okay,
square,
yeah,
you can stand
perfect.
there
Okay.
and still
good
hit
to know.
him without being in a different square. Same on the other end.
Okay. Good to know.
Healer jails we limit break on, so you can just get them to 50% or so.
Yeah, I've not even seen jail, so.
Okay, let's pull with that then.
Okay.
And then we can talk about the second uplift after we've done a couple pulls. Since I'm sure I'll stand in some shit and get everybody killed.
That's my job.
Please don't do that.
Pushing the button.
God, why are you using bots?
because I always have done.
It's your money.
We've been over this all. This is the fetish thing.
Benison in 3. Deer off.
Which one do you want so much? Okay, stay there.
Leviathan Slice. Keep that in mind. When in doubt. Number immunities.
A size in 3. Deer in 5.
Man.
Deer off. Benison in 3.
Check where he's jumping. We're gonna be staying under him. Make sure you switch sides.
Benison in 3. A size in 3.
Center him. Remember, tanks and healers are dropping B and then D.
Oh, you sit in 3.
Both side.
Benison in 3. A size in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. Benison in 3.
It's gonna be far.
Oh, you sit in 3.
I found.
Right for B, you have 8. Far. Good.
A size
You
in
can get
3.
up and then keep going.
Time for the unevenness spray.
Hey, just be glad you don't have to worry about a lion trick.
I'd rather worry about
Deer
mine.
in 5.
No, you wouldn't.
Deer off. Oh, you
Those are
sit
the
in
words of
3.
somebody who has not been in this fight.
I just go towards the legend button.
Right punches. Right. And stay right. So remember, you're on the C corner, Brad?
Deer in 5.
Careful. Oh,
A size in 3.
you have to have second haste. Right? Forgot about that.
Oh,
Still
Right,
air
so
in
tanks
3.
and healers south, DPS north.
that second hit for phase 2.
Tanks and healers south, DPS north.
Yes, stays on.
First blue stays down.
Deer in 5.
Orange is going north in the corner. Yellow's drop down on your
Venison in
vector
3.
sides. Tanks and healers. And then, yeah, the orange is gonna die.
Oh, you sit in 3.
I did that right though, correct?
Yeah, you went to the right spot. And you guys can jump if you want. You won't have second
Deer
healer.
in 5.
Yeah, MP's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, the tank busters target the first and
Deer
second
off.
on fate, so once we go into the second phase, you need. If not first. It's probably good for you to be first on hate, actually, because you take the first tank in the phase.
Yeah.
And that also means you're taking autos.
That's fine.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3. Deer in 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you sit in 3. A venison in 3.
You're going decoy. Center. Tanks and healers are dropping B, then D.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Venison in 3. Fiddle in 3.
Tosa.
Oh, you sit in 3. A size in 3.
Don't worry about healing on this voice.
Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3. Venison in 3.
Okay.
Everybody back up, please.
Not bad on this phase.
Venison in 3. Deer off. Assize in 3. Still air in 3.
Right? And stay right.
Deer in 5.
Tank busters.
Deer off.
And make sure you have mitigation for your hits. Tanks and healers south, DPS north.
Venison in 3.
First blue is going down in the corner.
Easy mode.
Assize in
Second blue
3.
stays up. Orange is dropping north. Opposite the evil earth. Yellow's DPS north. Yellow tanker healer south. Fowler, are you taking the front or back for Joe?
Front.
Okay, so go in the back, be in the back of the row.
Like about this front back here, Ryan.
I have to wait to see which side. To the right. Back one first.
Deer in 5. Elucid in 3. Deer off.
Get me out of here!
Venison in 3.
Yep.
If it gives no fucks there.
Assize in 3.
Turn up.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Tank busters and knockback.
Still air in 3.
Punches and evil earth. Go left. Then right, you're gonna need to give it 2 squares. Left first. Each side. And then evil earth. Okay, we haven't talked about this, but it's gonna go through Leviathan sides. You're gonna get knocked up on it.
Assize in
Healers
3.
are gonna take the outside squares. Jail.
Cloud, you'll take this where you're lying right now.
Okay, Furby, we're gonna need to. Furby, we're
Same,
gonna need
that's
to.
what you're right now.
I'll lift it. Furby, we're gonna need to back up here.
Elucid in 3.
I figured I can be improved.
Alright. The first blue is dropping down on the Leviathan side. The second blue is going to be the other tanker healer. You're staying up. DPS are all going north. DPS all north. Second blue
Assize
stay
in
up in the
3.
corner.
Heals.
Deer in 5.
Gonna be tumult.
Deer off.
Don't worry about wings. It's better to have the DPS. It's gonna break a corner. We're gonna go to the right. Tanks are gonna split a tank cluster in the front.
I'll use it in 3.
Alright, the blue marker is gonna go to one of the corners.
A size in 3.
I'll call out where. It's
Venison
gonna go to
in
the B
3.
corner. The orange markers are gonna take the inner A. The yellow markers spread around the A square. Then raid wide, then he spits out with Titan. I don't know if we died because we got hit by the blue or we just.
I think position was correct then, but
Deer in 5.
I think Hiban may have moved forward. Keep
Yeah.
going with what?
Furry's gonna solo mini me.
It's only what, 36%?
Okay, that went well done. Sort of.
Yeah. If you get the blue, wait for it to actually go off before moving forward. But other than that, that was correct positioning.
Can I
Sorry.
make a suggestion for the tank busters?
Sure.
So if you pop Sentinel as the middle thing is hitting, it'll be up for both tank busters.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
As in, the duration's
So,
long
the
enough to get both.
pushback And the megalith.
Well, the pushback is in the tank buster. He does the pushback, and then he does a tank buster, and then he does the mega.
The shed tank and then the megalith. Okay.
So if you pop Sentinel as the pushback goes off, it'll be
Okay.
up for both the tank buster and the
Got it.
squad.
Thank you.
And then you can also have Rampart for all of them. So you just kind of mitigate the fuck out of them. For those healer jails, make sure you're towards the center of the square.
Yeah, I got that.
And
As soon
then,
as I saw the yellow markers go out, I was like, I should be in the middle.
so you're always going to be one of these two squares.
Right here.
In the one, at the 1 or the 2.
Got it.
And then, Kryl, you should be either that square or that square, depending on which is up.
Okay.
And like, same deal, if you're in this one, then if you're in this back one, you can still reach Titan from like.
Yeah.
Just be careful you don't accidentally walk off. For that last set of markers, just to explain how it works out, the blue marker is always going to go to the south, have priority going east and south, whereas everybody else is going north and north as priority. It's going to be random what's broken. So like, let's say, like right there where we had it, the B and A squares, that means the blue marker is going back here, one of these two, doesn't match. And then the orange markers take the inner square of their quadrant, and the yellows spread around. So like, as a different example, if it was A and B, then the blue marker would have A because east is their priority, and then the orange markers would be in the 1 with the yellows around the C. The one that's kind of shitty is when you get B and D, because same deal, the blue is going to have B because, again, east is their priority. And then the orange is that one. And then everyone else needs to spread around, but it's because this is the only other square you can reach Titan from. The tanks and DPS just need to be aware and not both fight over the uptime square. If it's a melee and tank that has the yellow, then the
Melee
tank should
priority. Yeah.
then the tank should yield. If it's a range, then the range should yield. And you should just trust them to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Because if you both try to correct, then you just end up dancing with each other. Do you guys want me to go over the last phase, or would you rather just do another poll? Since we have 30 minutes, I don't know if it would help to have an explanation and then you can look at stuff in between.
What is in the last phase?
The merry-go-rounds and stuff.
I love that name for that mechanic.
Well, let me go over it because it's not actually a complicated thing to explain.
Okay.
So, and it'll help a lot if you go and look at videos and stuff just so you understand what's going on.
I have like a visual
Okay.
text guide out.
Okay, so for the first merry-go-round, it's going to be, well, for starters, there's going to be 4 evil earths around the outside, and then 1 in the inside. And they always rotate clockwise. And there's going to be 5 explosions, so like if it starts in A, it's going to go A, B, C, D, then A.
Oh, okay.
So,
And then it'll just keep going around.
no, it'll stop after 5.
Right. Okay.
So it can be any of the random squares, so it could be C, and then it'll go C, D, A, B, C.
Right.
Now, everybody's going to get markers as well, too. For the first one, it's tanks and healers all get oranges. DPS all get yellow. So the way we work it out is the ranged are going to take their yellows somewhere on the outside. They have anywhere they want to go. Titan is just going to stay in the middle. And then, so the easiest way to handle it, and healers need to worry about this too, is to just pick 2 squares and just kind of shimmy between them, rather than trying to follow it all the way around or anything. Like, let's say there's an AoE starting in 2, then you can just start here, and then after the square next to you explodes, you can move into it, and then move back after this one explodes. If that sort of makes sense. Then in the middle, Titan's gonna stay centered, and so we're gonna pick squares according to where the AoE start. So, let's say it starts in A. If the first explosion is in A, that's gonna be my square. The second explosion is the tanks and healers square, the oranges, and the third square is the other melee, so Vire. And the markers all go off at the same time as the 4th explosion. So rather than following it around, you just kind of pick your square based on where it's starting, if that makes sense. And I call it out as we go, so like, I'll call first explosion me, second explosion tanks and healers, third explosion Vire.
So we're just gonna eat the AoE.
No, 1 second, I need to go check something.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, the pattern goes Evil Earth, Evil Earth. Is it 3 Evil Earths, explosion, Evil Earth?
It's 5 in total for each merry-go-round.
Oh yeah.
So you have like the first at like, if 1 was where it originated, first person goes to 1 with the yellow after it goes off.
Oh yeah, it explodes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
And the
It
second one,
explodes,
B
B
would be
explode.
the group,
Right.
which for the first one is tanks and healers.
Yeah. So those call-outs are just where you're stopping and positioning.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like A will
The
go off, B
second-
will go off, C will go off, D will
Yeah.
go off. AoEs explode, then we move out of A before you get
I
met
see.
by that.
Okay, I understand.
And for you as a tank, you will always be in the middle, it just changes. That for
Yeah.
the first and third one, you'll always be at your end, so you'll always be in the second.
Okay.
While for the second one, you'll have a yellow, so you will always probably be the first.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the first since Soul was also always first.
Yeah,
I
it's basically
think.
Gotcha.
the first and third are the same. The second one, it flips who gets yellow and orange, but we still follow the same
DPS
pattern.
yellow for the first, and then the tank and healers get yellow in the second,
Yeah, but like I
and then
said,
it
you
just goes back.
Okay, so basically the way you're going to be thinking about it as the tank or healer for the first merry-go-round is you're going to see which square lights up, so let's say it's A in that case. it's gonna explode, and that's gonna be my square.
Yeah.
Then the second one is gonna explode, being B, and that means that's your square. So you can just move into there,
I go into that one.
and then you just stay there for the
I got it.
rest of the merry-go-round.
Okay.
Me being in the A square, I'll need to dodge the 5th explosion, which you'll need to worry about in the second rotation.
Okay. Understood.
And then, so that's tanks and healers in the B and C. 4th explosion happens. Then the markers all go off, so everybody needs to be healthy for that. And then the 5th explosion, which I dodge. And then he's going to do another set of knockback tank busters. This one's going to be handled differently than what you probably see in other videos. So you're going to be main tanking Hibari, or sorry, not Cryle.
Yeah.
And you're going to run to right here
Okay.
and be in this square, just barrel. Don't run like past. You want Titan to be basically in the middle of the C square.
Okay.
And then Furby's going to be taking his tank buster up there, and you guys can both keep in range. And then the DPS and healers are going to be in the deep square, max melee range, and then they can keep time.
Understood.
If you do it the same way as you do it earlier in the fight, it drags Mini Titan into the AoE, and it just kind of sucks everybody.
I see. I see.
This way everybody keeps up time, as long as you
Okay.
don't too far.
So pull him in the middle of C. And
Basically,
then
just
going to south. East,
basically
south.
just run and stand right where I'm.
Right. Got it.
Not farther, and he'll just move where he needs to, because he'll be centered to begin with.
Okay. Understood.
And then there's Tumult and Raid Wide. You'll want to pull him back to the middle during this. Then you
Okay.
have the second merry-go-round, which it's the exact same thing, it's just reversed who's getting yellows and oranges. So this
Okay,
time,
so-
the first square is going to be yours. And the second square, the DPS, the third Furbies. And then the healers are going to be on the outside. So Hibari, you'll want to like pick 2 squares somewhere on the right and just shimmy between as needed. But make sure you stay towards the middle so that you can still be hitting everybody with heal and then getting hit by balance heals. Don't try to like back off into the square.
Yeah, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did a couple of times and bugger off to Nani thinking, yeah, I'm fine, everyone's got, no, they're losing health to dots.
And then remember, Cryle, you'll need to dodge the 5th explosion. Just as soon as you see your marker go off, you can just shift into either square to a different
Okay.
square.
Okay.
He's then gonna do, at this point, Furby should be provoking off you. He's gonna do punches, followed by Stone Crusher, which gets Purbolite, and then a split tank buster. And then third merry-go-round, which is the exact same as the first one.
Okay. I'll have to
Then-
digest right there, but should be fine.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than it sounds. It's a lot to talk about, but actually doing it is just figure out what square is yours,
Gotcha.
dodge the extra explosion if you need to.
Yeah. It's one of those mechanics where the entire explanation is a entire wall of text, yet you only have to crunch on 3 lines.
Well, no, it's important to know all of it, because
Yeah.
things.
But no, so what's relevant to you?
Well, even with just explaining what's relevant to you is a lot to talk about, but it's like once you have talked about it, looking at a guide or something is gonna be like, oh, this makes so much more sense.
Yeah, the visual now makes sense to me. When it didn't before.
Yeah. So like when I thought it was a fixed pattern, so the outside, I didn't know the outside was travelling. I thought it was an entire rotation of the pattern.
I think Furby is reprisaling the Earth and Furies in the last phase.
I wouldn't complain about advanced
So-
weapon.
Do you want me to do tank busters?
No, don't do the tank busters. You can more or less. I usually use my reprisal at my discretion if something's looking a little hairy. But a good
Right.
place to do it is the Earth and Furies before Tumult.
Okay.
You actually can't reprisal the tank busters because they come from Big Titan.
Oh, I see.
And you'll. Oh, yeah, forgot. When you take that tank buster when you're down here, You're gonna howl at that one, so that
Okay.
healer doesn't have to care about you.
Got it.
Yeah, because the entire party's in the blue at the same time, so...
You get the Earth and Fury, don't you? The thing that gives the dot.
You know, I'm fine with just sitting in this
Hey,
zone.
Kat,
I like the
do you
music.
still
Hello?
have some rope salad?
Sorry?
Do you still have some rope lettuce salad?
I have plenty. I made a bunch yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna have to grab some after this.
The tumults
fine.
are a good time for Veil as well,
Okay.
because that's the big healing check when he's doing tumults and noise.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, you have shields on before the first tumults. So that should make it a bit easier to deal with, hopefully.
I used Temperance on the second big Earth and Fury in the last phase. It'll be back up for
Push
the
the
fun
button.
set. Pull the lever.
Make sure it's the
Up
right
level.
color. Albus, please tell me you've seen that.
I have.
Good. I might have had to boot you from this.
I wouldn't blame you.
Not knowing what identity was is enough of a transgression.
I knew what it was just years since I last seen that show. It
Venison
wasn't
in
very
3.
regularly aired there on Austrian TV.
A size in 3. Venison in 3.
My cat's coming to say
Deer in
hi.
5.
Huh?
Deer off. Elucid in 3.
Oh shit, I didn't fix the markers.
A size in 3.
I have no idea.
Tank C first. DPS B first.
Close side? Oh,
We can jump off.
Game on.
Pushing the button.
Rip open this.
Those are not the buttons I wanted to press.
Deer
Well,
in 5.
that was
Venison
basically
in
a Super
3.
Bowl line.
Deer off.
We'll need to vote back at some point.
Deer in 5.
I showed you.
A size in 3.
Alright.
There's a yellow deer.
My bad.
Venison in 3.
Game on.
Pushing the button.
Deer in. Venison in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. Venison in 3.
Sorry.
Rip.
Elucid in
Andrew?
3. Deer in 5. A size in 3.
Oh, right, markers. Far side.
Deer in 3. Venison in 3. Deer in 5. A size in 3. Deer off.
Everybody's gonna have immunity.
Check what you've got. It's gonna be man. Down a healer. So if you've got self-healing.
Ah, that was a mistake.
Deer in 5.
No good.
That's fine.
Deer off.
Gonna jump next.
Look at where he's jumping.
A size in 3.
You're staying under him. Good.
Oh, just middle. Okay, I'll do that next time.
Yeah, if you do go to the middle, you can still reach him without getting hit by a bomb.
Deer in 5. I'll use it in deer off.
Good, wasn't it?
Right? Then left. Right first. And left.
Deer in 3.
Tank busters and left back.
Venison in 3.
I got off, so.
Yeah, you need your immunity for that.
Yeah.
A
Just way
size in
too late.
3. Deer in 5.
As soon as you see the big blue thing come up, it's safe to hit it.
Need to not greed my OGCDs. It's my bad.
Deer in 5. Venison in 3. Deer off. A size in 3. Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Check what you've got. Man.
I'll use it in 3.
Getting ready.
Watch where he's jumping.
Deer in 5.
Gonna be going to the A corner.
A size in 3.
Central. Tanks and healers B, then D.
Deer in 3. I'll use it in 3.
Close side.
Venison in 3. A size in 3. Venison in 3. Deer off.
Jumping. Scar.
I'll use it in 3. Venison in 3.
Spread.
A size in 3. Deer in 5.
Remember, you'll need to
Deer in
provoke to
3.
get. Wait.
Yeah.
Deer off.
Lock. Stay lock.
I'll use it in 3. Deer in 5.
Tank busters and Malphite. Megalith.
A size in 3.
DPS north, tanks and healers south.
Venison in
First blue
3.
stays down in the corner.
Deer in 5.
Second blue is staying up.
Deer off.
Orange is dropping south. This is the orange square. Theirs is theirs, even if it's a shitty one.
I'll use it in 3. A size in 3.
Right? Right? North first.
Venison in 3.
Right?
Sorry, being a bit early.
Deer, a size in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off.
Tank busters in Malphite.
I'll use it in 3.
Start right. Stay right. Right, right, right. Dodge into the evil earth.
Right.
Venison in 3.
Lies inside.
A size in 3.
Make sure you're towards the middle. The bar.
Deer in 5.
Oh, they're too close. So yeah, just jump.
Dia off.
Remember, if somebody is dead there, the healer that raises them needs to be the Leviathan on their. Ideally, nobody just needs to die there because it's a lot for the healer to work out. If it does happen, you can't just raise them anywhere. And then for the healer jail, make sure it's either here where I'm standing or where the one is.
Diagonally, that's enough distance.
It's also just you want to leave the front squares for melee so they can reach Titan. Alright, we're at our end time for today, so... Oh, I guess one other thing I never explained that we should. For those fists with the evil earth, the way it works out is it's always going to start in one of the middle 4 squares. And how you dodge it depends on what the fist. You either can dodge it on the first explosion or you have to give it 2 explosions. So if he's punching left then right, we could start at 2. Let's say the evil earth is at 1. We could start at 2 and then dodge into the first explosion at 1. But if he was punching left and then left, you would have to give it a second explosion. So like, start over at 2 and then dodge to the left to the explosion.
Right, okay.
You know, I have one more question for you.
What's up?
For in the first phase, what exactly is like the dodge you do for the uptime when it's like the outer corners?
The corners? So, let's say it's starting from C corner. You would start in 1, then dodge into 2 after it explodes, and then inwards.
After it explodes as well, or do you
Yeah.
wait for the explosion?
You'd start off at 1, wait for the 2 square to explode, then dodge into the 2 square. And then after the next set of explosions, you're dodging inwards.
Okay.
Alright, so Kyle, Habari, do you guys want to keep running with us, or?
I'm down to keep running.
Same.
Alright,
So what are your times?
same time tomorrow, and then
Right.
we need it on Sunday as well.
Yeah, works out for me.
Since we're
Is that
clearing,
same time on Sunday too?
yeah,
Perfect. Yeah.
since we're clearing the tier now, ideally it'll just be
Yeah, I think
1 day a week.
I just need like another hour, or not even.
Yeah.
Sleep on this, and then tomorrow
Well,
should be.
You both are pretty fast learners, so I've run some pretty clean runs already.
Some adjustment was needed, but that's normal, I think.
Right, I need to go dig out that ink video.
It's also nice having another Fembro in the group now. I'm not biased in the least.
Euro thirsters. I'm giving you guys.
Unless Restin, that's just how I want to be. Just like goals.
You just want a static full of Rugadin, don't you?
I wouldn't say no.
Alright, I gave you guys permissions to see the chat.
Thank you.
I'm gonna post a spreadsheet for you guys when you have it. Go in and just fill in what you need under your names.
Sure thing.
As soon as I remember where to get this thingy.
Can see all the memes.
Only can't see previous stuff.
Alright, that's the end of the stream. No clear today, but we'll get it this week. Even though we have 2 new
And then
people to it.
I'll add you to the link shell as well. 1 sec.
Where are you?
Yulmore, instance something or other. Why, what's up? Oh, yeah, food.
I need salad. What instance? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. Oh hey, there's Luna.